Hello YouTube fans, my name is Leo and welcome back to another video by the Supersonic Lion. I've been fascinated with bridges my whole life. And in today's video, I'm going to make a video about not one that currently exists, but one that people want to exist across the Long Island Sound between New York and Connecticut. Before we continue though, I really think it's important for me to encourage you to hit that subscribe button and leave a like and a comment on this video because it's going to show people on YouTube that my channel has some cool information like this. So you live at the very tip of Long Island in Montauk, New York, and you have family living in Boston that you want to visit. Those cities on a map don't look especially far. Holy cow, it takes 6 hours to drive there? How is that possible? That's literally the same length as a flight from your hometown to Los Angeles. Well, it doesn't have to be this way. If a bridge or tunnel across the Long Island Sound had been built, it wouldn't be. And that's exactly a proposal that in 1957, New York Public Works Commissioner Charles H. Sells had proposed, and even right now, in the second term of New York Governor Andrew Cuomo, who resigned a few years ago, had proposed the idea as well. Why is it so beneficial? First of all, it connects Long Island residents to Connecticut, which could possibly boost tourism in the area. Additionally, it gives residents in Long Island a faster way to get to New England because the only ways to get to New England from Long Island are either using a ferry, which could take long and it could be expensive, or by going the long way around through New York City by taking either the Bronx Whitestone or the Throgs Neck Bridge across the East River. They often have congestion like much of New York City does. Also, it would ease congestion on the biggest interstate highway running north to south in the country, I-95, because it has a lot of traffic. So that's the reasons why people want this bridge to be built. But it hasn't been built yet. First of all, let me walk you through the 3 different routes proposed by this project that it would take. Option number 1 would connect Rye, New York and either Glen Cove or Oyster Bay in Long Island by connecting Interstate 287, which runs as a partial beltway through New Jersey and New York via the Tappan Zee Bridge with I-87. Option 2, connect US Highway 7, which terminates at Interstate 95 in Norwalk, Connecticut, to Babylon, New York. Or option 3 would be extend Interstate 91, which runs to Connecticut, Massachusetts, and Vermont, all the way to Shoreham, New York. Each of these options are technically feasible, but they have never been built, despite many years of proposal. Because just like any project I discuss on this channel, it does not come without its drawbacks. And this one is no exception. First of all, the environment. You see, Long Island Sound is home to several different species of animals. Fish, birds, shellfish, and they would each be disrupted in different ways by a bridge construction. Fish wouldn't like the noise of drilling. Birds' flight routes would be disrupted by the construction projects, so it could cause adverse environmental effects. But it's not just the environment. You see, the thing is what would this bridge do to Connecticut residents? I only talked about how this would benefit Long Island residents, and opponents of the bridge think that it won't do much, especially considering that were it to be built now, it could cost $55 billion, which is a lot of money that is not worth spending according to opponents of the bridge. Finally is the bridge's length. You see, the bridge is no easy task to construct because it could be up to 25 miles long. In fact, if it were to be constructed, it would be one of the longest bridges on Earth. There's only a handful of bridges in the United States that even come close to this long, and the Chesapeake Bay Bridge is not one of them that I made a video about previously. So That's why no crossing exists across the Long Island Sound. Will one be built? Only time will tell. But that's all the information I have for this video. Thanks for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe for more, and see you next time.